This is Jordan Maxwell. He's old school, controlled opposition, and long since dead. At the moment, I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember his actual name, but he hijacked this stuff, or he took this and used it as his phony fucking name. If you look up where he took Maxwell from, it's very telling of who he is or his lack of character, but most people will not look into that. I guarantee it. I want you to watch this for a second. For the most part, superficial trash. The people probably should know, most people don't know. And at the very, very end of this relatively short clip, if you look on the left-hand side, note the alien propaganda, because again, this is controlled opposition and people recirculate the controlled opposition narratives.
When you start breaking down where religions have come from, theologies have come from, the six-pointed star, for instance, is called the Star of David. Actually, it's not the Star of David. All the encyclopedias and reference works will tell you that it's called the Star of Saturn. It is a hexagram. Hexagrams represented the planet Saturn. Our banks were given to us by the Knights Templars, the Masonic Lodge of Knights Templars in Europe. Our educational institutions, universities and colleges were given to us by the Masonic Order coming out of Rome. This is why the square martyr board is a Catholic symbol. And Jews, how many Jews know that when you wear a yarmulke, that's not Jewish, it's Roman? That's why the Pope wears a yarmulke. That's why the cardinals wear the yarmulke. It's a Roman symbol, it's not Jewish. The Jews were told to wear the yarmulke to show subjection to Rome. And they got so used to using it, they think it's a Jewish symbol. It's not Jewish, it's Roman. So many people willingly bend themselves to what their masters want from them. What your masters want is for you to be in compliance, for you to think what they have told you to think. When you start...
What was Jordan Maxwell's real name? Will it bring it up? It's something Spears. God, why can't I think of it offhand? I was trying to see if maybe this might happen. There it is. Russell Joseph Pine. I was way the fuck off. Usually I think Russell Pine, not the Joseph Jazz. Either way, I just thought you guys might want to know that, because a lot of people haven't fucking figured that out, and they're still circulating his old school controlled opposition narratives. Now, keep in mind, he disseminates some lesser magic, but he's never going to teach you any of the deep roots to reality. This is the shit that our masters understand. That's the programming behind the programming, behind the programming, behind the programming. I've rediscovered a number of these things in big fucking ways, and you don't see them out there, which is why I usually don't leave that stuff online, because people will just drag it through the fucking mud, because all they know is this superficial trash that is still part of the slush pile that pops up in people's feeds. You know, accounts that aren't censored because they're doing exactly what our masters want. Oh, and as always, what the fuck do I know?